welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for joining us. We are swinging into a dexterity-based RPG with two of my close friends, Tabletop.
Close friends?
That's a lot.
I did not know we were there.
One of my close friends and another acquaintance, Tabletop. Max, that is you.
Thanks,
Yeah,
babe.
Dueling.
Wait.
You and me, besties.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I got the better one.
Which way is this?
Either way, we're swinging into one of the kind of one-shot scenarios here. These guys have no idea what's in store. They do have two characters and apparently a gang. So we'll let them introduce themselves, and then we'll swing into this. And the object of this, by the way, just so you're aware, there's a preview video as well, but this is a dexterity-based RPG. It's built around the idea of having fun, ruckus 1 or 5 shots where you sit down and you go on kind of smaller mini-campaigns or even bridge out into a larger system where your dice, instead of having numbers on them, are dealt with by bouncing and rolling onto a target board here in the center.
That was a really good start.
And everything that you do is built around that as well. You want to wrestle someone, sneak up on someone, potentially do a aerial dance move where you stab someone through the face.
Even
every dice is going to relate to that. Let's say you're searching for something and you're trying to use your eyes, nose, or ears. You can hold it next to your ear, pop it in front of your eye, or stick it right in front of your nose before you drop it down and try to hit the target.
It's ridiculous.
It's a really cool system, and it's perfect for like a drunken, hectic one-shot night.
Or table knots.
Yeah.
Or table knots, which it's lucky that their catchphrase is a drunken, hectic.
I was about to say we have a catchphrase.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure.
Welcome to table knots is our catchphrase.
Double Dunkin', undrunken, one shot for the lot.
Double
table
Dunkin'?
knots. Double Dunkin', undrunken.
Can we get a Dunkin' sponsorship in here?
That'd be awesome.
Eventually, that's the end goal. Would you like to introduce your characters, and then I will begin this adventure?
Yeah. So my name is Buns. Yes, and I am a warrior, and I have some warrior competencies that I learned while actually studying to be a cook.
Okay.
And I learned that I actually wasn't that great at being a cook.
But he got
I got ass. No, I was really good at cooking honey buns. And people really enjoyed my honey buns.
Like pork steamed buns too?
No, just honey buns.
Okay.
I was really bad cook.
Okay.
Those are the only things I can make.
Okay.
But I left that because people realized that I had a temper, that I could destroy things, and they were like, we need to hire you to be, a warrior. So anyway, I have a taunt. My taunt involves my buns too. I won't show you.
Can you
because
please?
I think YouTube would get mad at me. But that is my taunt. And then my signature weapon is a big maul that I carry around, and a great axe as well.
Ooh.
Both at the same time.
Both used for the art of honey bun making?
Yes, you can actually chop up things, and you need to mash up the dough with the maul.
Now, how did you turn to kind of street thuggery?
His business didn't go over too well.
I was a really
I heard
bad
he was a great
cook.
honey bun cook.
I was a good honey bun
When you're
cook.
only good at honey buns,
Yeah.
Can you stabilize?
There are only so
business?
many honey buns you can sell in the same small town, right? So I got hired by a friend who was also really bad at cooking, and he approached me. It's this guy right here, and we decided to steal.
Bad at cooking.
I'm sorry.
This is
news
a
to me.
very personal conversation. We'll have it
We'll
later.
have it
later.
Max, you want to introduce who you are and what you're doing?
Not at all. My name is Roses. We make up buns and roses.
Okay.
And I am a lover, not a fighter. I like to stay in the background and try and be as pacifist as I can.
What you're saying is you employed him to do the dirty work.
Yes.
Exactly. Ultimately, my job is to try and convince him not to bash someone's head in, and then he says, "I'm making honey buns," and bashes someone's head.
That is my catchphrase.
And then I just join in because, we're too committed at that point. I can provide some inspiration with my quick and not so always quick and not so always witty, but witty one-liners.
Yeah, I always thought they were great.
Thank you.
You know.
Just like your honey buns. And then, can't we all get along? Already kind of touched on that. I like to be as friendly as possible, and sharing is caring. I'm all about letting others have the spotlight. If I can be in the background and let you destroy someone, and I'm just back there playing a tune or just watching.
Encouragement, man.
Yeah,
You're all about that encouragement.
You get a kill, and I'm like, that's right, honey buns. and then that's it.
Now is a good time to click 15 minutes forward when Max is going to be standing and screaming at the board about how he can't quite get his dice roll right.
Probably. That's about what's going to happen.
That is about what's going to happen. I would like to set you all in place. You are walking down a forest pathway, leaving the side of your small village town.
Do you know I can't imagine any of this?
Oh yeah, you have
It's okay.
aphantasia.
Close your eyes. I'll imagine it for you.
Here,
Thank you, babe.
I will help out as well.
Oh, yes.
You all, that's why I have this. That's the whole
Pictures.
thing.
Yeah.
So you have the thing that literally means you cannot picture stuff in your head.
That's
you can
correct.
only
Yeah.
hear words.
Max is great at playing RPGs.
It's just dark. I see the back of my eyelids.
The good thing is, all you have to do here is roll dice.
That's right.
Yeah.
You all are currently...
And I'm not good at that either.
You all are currently strolling down a forest path, walking kind of down a dirt road. There's trees on each side,
Okay.
and you're walking towards a
Those
clearing.
are some really good-looking trees.
Thank you.
Yeah, it works.
You're walking towards a clearing. There is a large, kind of orcish man. It seems like a half-breed, possibly.
Okay.
Walking with you, and he's sharing the intimate details of what exactly you've been hired to do. Now,
Okay.
He starts with, picture this.
He's
And
not
I'm like,
very.
"Take it."
He's not very communicative. He's saying, "You only have about 15 minutes before he's here. Are you guys ready?" "Sure, always."
Absolutely. What are we doing?
You need to prepare the trap. We've talked about this in the village.
We've talked about this?
Absolutely.
Take the lead, Buns.
I'd like to flash you back to about a week ago.
Okay, so I'm glad we have a memory here.
You're currently
Or
sitting.
2 weeks.
You're currently sitting in not the castle's fine room, not the castle's dining room. And granted, this is not a beautiful castle keep. It's sort of the royalty that live in the area, but you come from
It's a cardboard box.
You come from sort of like Pig's Breath land, right? It's
okay.
nice and it's a good place to grow up, but honestly, it's not gonna be anything fancy.
Kind of like Kentucky.
I was going to say the same thing.
But despite that, they still didn't invite you even into the sitting room.
Okay.
They certainly didn't invite you into the main hallway.
What about the standing room?
They didn't invite you into the servants' quarters. You're currently standing in the stable as the queen and the king, loose terms, to say the least.
Yeah.
The queen and the king of Pig's Breath go ahead and they're mucking the horse and they're talking with you at the same time. And they're saying, "Oh, little boy."
Little boy.
Yes, our little boy. Our little boy. All he
prepare,
wants to do is be a hero.
Same.
And so we'll make that possible, but not a dime of damage can come to him. Not a dime to my little boy.
Okay.
So what we need you all to do... The shadow kind of approaches the doorway, the large ogre that you're currently walking with, standing there listening,
I thought you were going to draw all this
Knuckles start cracking. No, I can't draw all of this
out. I'd
out.
like to see a picture of that. Can you draw me one of those flip books?
We would like you a week from today to ambush our son. We'll pay you handsomely.
Man, thank goodness we had this memory. Otherwise, we would have killed this person.
Yeah. Thank God for that.
Not a dime of damage can come to him.
You keep using that phrase. I don't know what that means.
Dime of damage.
It is a phrase.
Is it
They're
really?
paying you. You
A
lose
nickel
dimes.
of damage is fine.
Every
Okay.
damage you do to him, you're losing money. It's,
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think that's what it relates to.
We're getting paid in dimes.
You're standing in the stall, mucking horses, and poop just drops out of the back end of one of them.
Don't
It's
touch that
very
pie,
thematic.
Buns.
You have been hired to ambush the queen and king's son, their little boy. You know he's about
okay.
17
I was
years
going to say, how old is this little boy?
He's about 17.
Okay.
He is still a child, though. Golden, flaming
Same.
locks, bright eyes, open world, about as weak as you could get, and he's known to cry and still wet the bed.
Same.
Also, it's been rumored that he breastfed until he was like 16, so
okay.
he just got weaned.
That's
Which-
why he's all upset.
It is
too,
why
man,
he's
it's
all
fine.
upset. It is why he's all upset. You know a little bit about him.
Yeah. Not a lot.
First off, you know you're going to be paid really well if he's
Yeah.
returned.
In dimes.
You know that if he gets ambushed and puts on enough of a show, he's wearing very, very fast. They're called like super speed boots or something like that.
Okay.
Which helps him run back into his mother's arms as fast as possible.
Okay.
So
Okay.
all you need to do is put on a big show, let him be the hero, and then let him run home.
There's one thing that Buns and Roses is good at. It's
Let him-
putting on a show.
That's
I
right.
don't see how any of this could go wrong.
No, it's gonna go perfect.
It's gonna this
Buns
is
and Roses-
sure money.
They're gonna ask for an encore.
This is sure money. And with your charisma and my strength,
And our buns, this can't possibly end.
never. ever would it possibly end poorly? He's drawing something.
I am drawing something.
I do
just,
appreciate that.
Just for you, Max.
Thank you.
So,
Can you sign it after we're done?
we are... I mean, yeah, but you just can't sell it on eBay, bro. That's the only issue.
How else am I going to get my dimes?
That's the only issue. Let's go ahead and just grab 2 figures to represent you all moving down this pathway here.
Yeah.
And let's begin.
These don't come with the game.
And let's begin. Well, some minis might. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm
we
entirely
don't know.
sure.
But these don't.
Let's begin
Maybe.
the conversation. So, you all are walking down a forest path. You come out if you want a little bit more of a...
That's way better than the
wow, that's
visual
beautiful.
graphic.
Yeah, but it's not printed full, so it's like harder to utilize, and you got to manipulate it.
That's fair.
You have 15 minutes, may I remind you. The gruff kind of ogre is now leaving you. He turns back and says, 15, hurry! Cracks his knuckles again to prepare the ambush.
His name is Knuckles.
Okay. So we gotta prepare the ambush. I'm thinking there are trees everywhere. I don't really think very well, but I like to lift things.
Okay, here's the deal. You squat, show the sun your buns to distract him.
Oh wow, that was not
And
where I
then
was going
I
with that
come
at all.
out of nowhere and start singing to distract him. He turns around, and then you grapple.
Grapple.
So it sounds
can
like
grapple.
you're doing some stuff. So like I heard the idea of maybe smashing some stuff for some trees. You're talking about doing something like sneak or deceive.
Oh no.
What if I took a tree down and you stood on top of the tree in the middle of the road, so he has to stop?
That's true. But
I'm
what's he gonna
thinking
do?
way too much.
Yeah, this is not happening.
So it sounds like the first. I mean, you have a little bit of time to do a few.
I want to
of these checks.
smash some things.
Smash some things. Let's go.
So let's do a smash. Now, the way this is going to work, we're going to start by going to strength. Smash is going to require you to use your fist to bounce the die.
This is so
now,
silly.
you have a few options in this game system.
Okay.
First off, you could use an extra die with your push in order to add to your roll if you wanted a better success.
Okay.
Now, just so you know, every location here is going to be normal die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this
Is the 6?
is a 10.
A 10.
Yeah, it's super high. But this is going to be a scale
Speaking
of 1 to 20.
Oh!
And anything you land on with the symbol is going to be doubled.
Okay.
So
10's a guaranteed success.
10's
You
a
get 10
perfect
with
success.
symbol.
This is not too hard of a check. Honestly, it's about a strength 3.
Oh, no.
So how strong are you? Check your stats. How strong are
strength
you?
3.
I have 3.
You're currently strength 3. So as long as you don't fail, you'll probably get at least a moderate success.
And what is fail? Off the board?
That would certainly indicate that you failed.
I was hoping that was like an
Alright,
extra
Now,
success.
if you have any bonus items or trinkets with you, you could go ahead and add a different skill to your roll to make your roll even better. If you want me to give maybe
I do have a long
under
sword.
leg to add longsword.
So, under the leg, so if you did a fist smash under the leg, I'd let you chop those trees with your longsword, which would definitely help.
I'm going to do it.
You're going to go for it?
I'm going to do it. All right. Can you back up a little bit?
No, not really.
All right. Here we go. So,
You want me to hold your leg up? Here, put it on
Yes,
my knee.
please. I
There we go.
appreciate
There
it.
you
That's
go.
called
You're-
teamwork.
yeah,
You're being the support,
I'm gonna-
Siffy, man.
Good support.
I'm gonna support your
So I
buns.
just need to
And I'll
hit
give
it
you-
and it'll roll
You
off,
choose right now. Do you want this to be your roll, or do you want one test roll?
I want a test roll.
Okay, test roll.
Okay.
Just as a first roll.
Yep.
You got it, Buns! Good thing that was a test!
Honestly,
The whole table's moving!
not terrible in your power, it's the direction that you messed up on.
So I gotta adjust.
Here, yeah, we can.
will tell
We
you-
can maneuver. It's a
Alright,
cooperative
ready?
game.
Ready? This is gonna count. Right?
Yeah.
1, 2. No.
Oh, it was so close! That,
And I got the eye.
that is going to be an off-the-table eye, which
Man,
is about the opposite of a on-the-table eye,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is a double fail.
Oh no.
You brandish your sword.
Oh, no.
You start hacking away at these trees. Would you like to describe what goes wrong?
So I realized that I unsheathed my sword from the opposite side and started hitting it with the handle.
Yeah, the
and
hilt.
And
actually
you were holding the blade?
learned that that part is sharp
Yeah.
and the other side isn't. I being a cook, I don't often chop down trees.
Yeah.
So my mistake.
You were used to beating the meat with the end of the sword.
So
no
you-
honey buns.
The honey buns, my bad.
So you absolutely did that. You unsheathed it, grabbed it by the wrong side. You honestly thought that the blunt side was a little heavier, and you'd get better leverage swinging.
Yeah.
But as you connect with the tree branch, you do knock over some spruits. I mean, it's not impressive, but it might be enough to like cover yourself a little bit. But you also feel the blade bite through your gloves and bite right into your hands. I would like you to go ahead and add in on yourself impaired.
Oh no.
To your status.
Okay. Sure. Perfect.
Impaired is going to be the next condition for your next 3 rolls.
Oh. Okay.
What that means is you have to use your offhand for your rolls.
So my right hand.
Yeah, because he's left-handed.
So just write down the word impaired, and that is very tragic. Now, while he is smashing some tree branches with the wrong side of the sword, what are you mentioned maybe doing like some deceptive stuff, maybe sneaking.
Yeah, but we don't see him yet, do we?
Well, so you could also perceive. I mean, you got a few options for gauging what's going on.
I might want to check out what's around us, but I was also thinking I could like sing to some animals. See if I can get some animals to come to us.
What kind of a singer do you think you are?
He's never tried it before.
I've never tried it before. I just picture myself being like Rapunzel or something. Like being able to talk to all these animals.
It's certainly possible. It's not impossible.
A charm. It would be a charm, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a lot of charisma.
You want to charm some animals.
I'm curious. Yeah, that's my goal. Yeah.
Are you going to use your lute to do that, or are you thinking just straight charm?
Oh, dude,
I'll use the lute.
Use that lute.
Yeah. Isn't the lute a guitar?
No.
Add slide?
A lute's not a guitar?
No, I believe
a lute. A lyre.
A lyre.
What is this, Pokemon? Anyways.
I love that you're the one that's messing up. And then you get defensive and you're like, what the heck is this, Pokemon?
Okay, so I want to like bring some animals to us so that when the prince sees us, he's distracted by the animals.
I think that's great. I think that's a great idea.
Okay, so slide.
You're going to need to do a charisma check.
A perform slide.
A perform slide, yep.
Which means I have to literally do a twirl, which actually isn't the worst idea in the world.
You're not charming?
I'm performing.
You're performing for the animals. You're not charming the animals.
So I'm going to do a twirl, and then slide means I have to get it to slide off my hand.
Oh, that would have been great, too. That would have been a success,
this
which
is
is better
fortunately
than what
like,
your partner did.
I think this is an okay one. I do have to do the twirl first, though.
I understand.
So, like... And then we're going to spin?
Yeah. Let it go. Is going to be a grand success. It's not the best success you could get in the world, but that is a really, really good roll. You got a 4 plus your charisma, which is going to pop this up to an 8. You're looking for a 3 to succeed on this.
Oh, man.
Would you like to tell me what animal you call?
There's a great white shark. I would like to call the most grandiose moose that I can see. Moose are huge. Yeah. And so, like, this guy just, like, walks up.
Can I get your best moose call?
I don't know.
That's it. That's a moose
close?
Call. Don't do it again, though. They might come. Yeah, they might
come through those doors over there.
And then I'm going to do that big moose call, and the moose is going to show up and walk in. Oh, I did it again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And he just stares, and his stoic self is just standing there, like 6 feet tall, staring at us.
That is going to take so much attention off of anything you else are doing.
Right.
That is a fantastic.
Oh man,
I'm good at this.
Fantastic action.
Well,
so there
I'm retiring.
There is
See ya.
a glorious moose standing in the pathway.
I should have said bear.
Can you tell the moose that we're not actually trying to kill this prince?
Look, he just heard a beautiful noise. I don't think he's coming into this like scared. I think he's just coming to say hi.
Okay.
And that, it's a giant moose. It's enough of a distraction for the prince, right? Like, that's my thought process, at least.
Okay.
So,
do you want to ride it?
Is there any other last-minute things you think you want to do, or do you guys feel ready to engage?
What if we pretended to attack the moose, and the guy needs to, like, come and, like, save the moose?
Or save us from the moose.
No, because we don't want him to actually kill this moose that you just called. And we also don't want the moose to kill him.
Oh, he could save the moose from us. Yeah, we
could
act that out.
Right.
But how do we tell the moose that we're just acting?
We don't. We don't think about this. Wait, listen, your intelligence is 0. My intelligence is 0.
Let's go for it. Yep, that's what we're doing.
It a little bit. We're going for it.
I would like you to both go ahead and roll initiative. And I'm going to have you do just a basic roll here.
Okay.
Like just onto the board?
Yep, just onto the board.
Nice one. onto the board, Buns. Onto the board.
Shit. Okay. All right. Would you please describe...
Buns and Roses!
So the moose is standing there gloriously in this pathway. Would you please both describe and go ahead and start your first attack against the moose?
I would like to first, I know he can't understand me,
Yeah.
but I would like to apologize to the moose. Just straight up, Moose, we're just acting. I'm sorry. I know you don't understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
But, no hard feelings.
He gives a soft and kind of looks down beyond both of you. He's not,
He doesn't particularly
he's
care about
not
us.
really listening.
Okay.
He was called for the noise and seems very disappointed that a female moose is not here, although Buns is catching a bit of his attention.
That makes sense. That makes sense. As he should. As he should.
So my thought is I'm not going to immediately attack this moose.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is roar at the moose.
Like an intimidate act?
Yeah, like an intimidate act.
Okay.
All right. And my hope is that the prince is here.
Do we
almost.
we haven't perceived? Is the prince nearby?
We have no idea.
So you're currently engaged
What if he's
with the moose?
late for work?
Listen, we've already started a fight with this moose. We're seeing this through to the
I don't
end.
know if the prince is watching.
So go ahead and roll a intimidate check.
All right, where's the? Okay.
That's this.
Okay.
Just
okay.
don't do what I
My
do.
intimidation
It's like a force.
is only 1.
Okay.
So it could be bad.
So I'm
That I'm
going to
even
tell
trying
you.
this.
I'm going to tell you. This is not going to be the hardest intimidate
Okay.
for a okay result.
Okay.
But for a real intimidate on this moose, you're going to need a pretty good score.
I want to at least be on the board because I've not been on the board this whole time.
That'd be great.
All right, ready?
I'd
Yeah.
love to see it.
Oh,
okay. That's
And
not
you said
terrible.
You got to intimidate a 1?
1.
Yeah,
So that's
so
only a
5
5.
total.
It's only 5.
Are you just roaring, or do you say something specific?
I draw my because I lied. I don't have a great axe or
I
a maul.
wondered when you
I left
said
those
that.
at home.
I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
I have a longsword with
Well,
me
he
for this
stopped.
thing.
He did carry a great axe with him. He actually stopped using it and swore off great axes after this beginning
Yes. So
incident.
Fair.
So I draw my longsword,
The right way this
The
time?
right
Nice.
way.
Good job.
Okay.
and then I get this real mean face.
Yeah.
And I just make the biggest roar possible that I could possibly make as a warrior.
Okay, let's see it.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you scream out,
Buns is the lead singer.
staring down this moose, and the moose, whose eyes had been drifting in your direction, now seems to not make eye contact anymore. He is no longer looking in your direction. Honestly, feels a little awkward about the whole situation. And that's where I'd like to swing over to Roses. I'd like to know what you're doing. You were apologizing. Are you still apologizing?
I didn't expect him to just look away.
Throw something at him.
Okay. I am a follower, not a leader. When Buns tells me to do something, he is my Axl Rose. I will take my spear,
You're the rose.
and I'm going to attempt to intentionally miss
Okay.
the moose, but hit at his feet enough
You're
that
attempting to miss.
he notices it and is startled and is turned aggressive towards us.
All right.
That's my goal.
You could throw your spear actually if you wanted.
Did you listen to a word I said?
Yeah, I know.
Because I said that.
Oh, I thought you said rock.
So I would like
Oh,
to.
spear.
Can I just go ahead and have a die real quick?
Here's a die.
It's very important that I resolve this.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's not the. It's not going to work. All right, continue with your action.
Wait, that's what I did? It's not going to work?
Nope. It was just there was something else happening along the edge.
DM
Nothing
thing.
to
We don't
worry
need to
about.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like to just toss my spear to where it lands near him enough to make enough of a clatter that he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, like Tim Allen,
Yeah.
like Home Improvement style, just like that.
Go ahead. Show us your.
And so this is
Your
a
toss.
double bounce
Yeah.
with my spear.
And it's an
And it's,
agility action, right?
It's a
Dexterity action. Throw.
throw.
So you need to actually
Oh my
back
God,
up
I
from
gotta
the table.
like Kobe this.
Yes.
R.I.P. And a double bounce.
Double bounce.
What the?
I'm gonna
heck?
get this out of your way so it doesn't mess you up.
How do I double bounce from here?
Listen, this is all that matters anymore.
I'd go short and
Yeah,
clean.
I have to.
I don't care about this prince at all anymore.
Yeah.
The moose is what's important.
Okay. No!
That was
See?
a good. You could boost it.
What does that mean?
You could spend one of your boost die.
I'm spinning a boost.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No! Can I spin
Okay.
another boost?
What did you
One
just?
more?
what did you just throw?
No.
What did you just throw?
A spear.
Okay, and he was trying to miss, so keep that in mind.
That's true. I was trying to miss. Oh no! You killed the moose.
You don't actually kill the moose. Certainly not.
Okay.
You don't even really wound the moose.
Okay.
Instead, as you throw the spear, it's gonna spin sideways.
Is it gonna
air.
hit the prince?
It spins sideways in air and kind of clatters onto the horns of the moose.
Okay.
And just gets stuck there. The moose now has a spear wielding. I mean, you could say the moose is now wielding a spear.
Moose were already scary enough. Now he's holding a spear in his
Why did
antlers?
you call this moose?
I just
This
need
is a
to-
horrible plan.
I just need to...
You didn't say that when I initially did it.
I really want to know what he's doing, but I don't have the intelligence to care.
Oh my. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that.
So, you'll hear a ruffle coming from... I mean, both of you are focused down the pathway towards the moose.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a ruffle coming from kind of the side of your head. And lucky for you, just before, a flaming blue peacock strikes and scratches you across the face.
Who?
Both of you. At the same time.
What kind of peacock is this?
You notice it diving through the air. I need both of you to make dexterity saves.
Oh no.
What's a
What
dexterity?
does that even mean?
So it's going to be acrobatics, I believe.
I don't see acrobatics.
Let's see. It's going to be
Craft,
dexterity.
throw, sleight of hand, tinker.
And it's going to be... where is it? Agility. There we are.
Agility reflexes.
Reflexes.
Yeah,
or
reflexes.
or athletics.
And that's double bounce or
Actually,
jumping?
I would let you all choose what you want to make out of athletics, reflexes, or balance. What you know is that there is a flaming blue peacock with talons forward flying through the air at your head right now.
I would like to do a balance check. That's under the legs, right?
And that
Yes.
may or may not be because you're started to attack a moose.
I'm going to do reflexes.
Okay, so that's double
And
bounce.
I actually have 2 with reflexes.
I have a 1.
So I think I'm going to be okay.
Okay, go
We're
for it.
gonna try it.
I'll do mine
Ready?
second. Nice one. That was really good.
It wasn't even a bounce.
And I got to do mine under my leg, right?
Yep.
Can you support me like I supported you?
I
sure,
gotcha.
absolutely.
Here we are.
Oh yeah, this is good. No, dude!
We both get scratched.
No, dude!
Both of you are going to lose 1 point of health.
Oh, that's not bad.
So go ahead and take a ding.
You have
The
25
talons,
health.
the talons scratch across your face,
That hurts you way more than it hurts me.
and you are currently engulfed in a ball of
Oh, hey,
feathers.
you're impaired.
I
by the
forgot
way.
about impaired.
Yeah,
so,
he's
yeah.
impaired.
I've not
engulfed
succeeded
in what?
once, though.
He's engulfed in a ball of feathers.
Oh, good. I'm not.
The peacock's like face forward, one talon hooked on your leather junkins, and just wings a flapping. Right?
All right.
Pillow fight.
You hear from behind you, maybe a good 15 feet, right? You hear...
Good. He's behind you. He'll see your buns.
Snabberdazzle, what have you done? You vagrants! Ungirth your loins, I shall...
Ungirth, but sorry, I can't do that.
I shall protect the royal steed. How dare you attack the woodland
royal
creatures?
steed?
How dare you attack the creatures in my parents' forest?
Oh, parents for us. He's the prince.
Duh.
I didn't know.
The good thing is he came from behind you, so he saw your buns.
Yeah, he's intimidated.
He's intimidated by those buns.
At least a little bit.
At least
That's
a
true.
little bit.
You now hear from a good 15 feet away a soft wail of a scream and a pitter-patter of little feet moving oddly fast. Remember, boots of speed.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Moving oddly fast in your direction. But it's like it's as if he waited. If he waited till he was like 5 feet away from you, he could have snuck up on you.
Yeah.
He started screaming 15 feet ago.
Typical guy.
So you got a little bit. You got a little bit of time to react.
You
So
came
you're,
too fast.
You're dealing with a peacock. So I would like you to add blinded to your status.
God.
I gotta do it with my eyes closed
So you're offhand.
Honestly,
your eyes closed.
that might be an improvement.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
for three turns.
No, this
Oh,
is just going to be
forever.
for the next turn. Until you
Oh,
deal.
really?
I assume you're going to deal with the peacock within the next turn.
Okay.
Don't
okay.
assume so much.
If you don't, then we'll leave it on there for a little bit. So I'd like both of you to go ahead and take your next actions. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna let him lead.
I would
Per
like
usual.
to wrestle the peacock.
You gonna
Okay.
wrestle the peacock?
Yes.
Oh
I
my
would
gosh.
like to wrestle the
Now
peacock.
it's
Wrestle
going to
that
be
peacock.
offhand.
Off knee.
Off knee.
Off knee, off hand. Wait, does it mean off knee?
It needs to be his right hand
Right knee.
off his knee. Now it could be on his knee, and you could use his knee as leverage to throw it.
I'm gonna knee the crap out of this
And you
table
need
if I'm not careful.
and you need to be blind.
Get rid of it. And
you
blind.
You can look, but you have to close your eyes before you engage in the throw.
I have to.
This space is not very conducive to
Now,
this.
I'm blinded.
Again, it could start on your knee.
It can
It
start.
doesn't
on
have
my
to
knee,
bounce. It could start on your knee.
and I can oh gosh.
Yeah, just like that. You gotta close your eyes.
You
Bill.
can leave your hand to stabilize it. Your call. You just have to touch your knee.
All right, and I close my eyes.
Yep.
Keep your eye closed. Oh! You got it!
I saw you.
It would have been really good.
Would have
though.
been fun if you kept his eyes closed. Hey, you failed, bud.
So,
Okay.
so you reach up. You do successfully pull the peacock off.
Okay.
But it's not because you pull the peacock off. It's because the peacock has decided to release its talons, so it can possibly get
Kill
a
me.
better grasp
Yeah,
that
at
makes
your
sense.
face.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really the peacock strategy.
It makes sense.
You all still hear a soft wailing, "Ah!" running, pitter patter of little feet, just way too fast, coming in your direction. Probably about 6 feet away now.
Okay.
You might have time to react to one thing. Now, the
God.
problem is, you've got two things to react to.
Yeah.
The peacock, the
Yep.
person.
And
No,
you're a
the
lover, not a
moose.
fighter.
Here's the thing, Max.
Uh-huh.
You currently have the pitter patter of little feet sprinting in your direction, and you also hear a loud,
Oh no.
and you hear
It's Tim Allen!
the pitter patter of much heavier feet, also running directly at you.
Okay.
So
So here's the
currently-
deal. Wait, let me picture this in my mind. Right?
You can.
Yep.
Thank you. So, okay, just
You
like that.
see-
Wait, so is this the
No, no,
little,
I'll
is this
help
the
you.
prince?
Yeah, I'll help you picture this in
Okay.
your mind. Okay.
Okay.
Blackness.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it. You nailed it, by the way. That's exactly what I see.
So, little kid,
here's what I'd like
you-
to do.
or
by the
actually,
way.
this is you.
Here's what I'd like to do.
They're running
Because
head-to-head at
technically, the king and queen said that if we
Yeah.
lay a hand on them,
You're
we lose.
exactly right.
I
But
would
if a
love-
moose does,
It's not my problem. So I would love to taunt the moose and attempt to, at the very last moment,
you've already
move
taunted.
out of the way.
You don't have to taunt.
and let
Okay.
them run straight into each other.
Okay.
I don't see any flaws in this plan.
Nothing. It's gonna work flawlessly.
Go ahead.
What would that be? Would that be a
Now, are
reflexes?
you positive?
It'd
Are
be
you
reflexes.
positive that what you were hired to do? I just want to check your memory. Are you positive that what you were hired to do
Are
was
you
in
asking-
fact to not hurt?
Are you asking about my memory or
man,
Rose's
he's
memory?
right. He's
Whatever, Rose doesn't
He said if
remember that.
any damage
Okay,
is
no,
done...
that's fine.
No, don't do that.
That's fine.
Don't
listen,
be that guy.
You know.
If any damage is done to him,
Yeah.
you lose
but
dimes.
Roses doesn't know that.
Yeah, he does.
He's
He
in the
had
middle
that
of
same
this.
memory as me.
You recall a
Okay.
very stately
Okay.
king going, "Not a dime of damage to my little prince."
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. It's the moose's fault.
I hear it.
Dude,
Yeah. Like,
Look, here's the deal. I'm picking this scenario because when I picked to miss the moose,
Yeah, that's true.
I hit him.
That's true.
Because I failed.
You did.
So I'm picking to
So maybe
dodge
this
the
time-
moose, and I'm hoping that I fail.
The moose will
and the
hit
moose
you.
is going to push me into
you're-
the ground,
you're-
and then he's going to save me from the spear-wielding moose.
I like his strategy though. In this game, successes are harder than failures.
Exactly.
If you make your failures your successes,
That's right.
Just like in a job interview.
That's right. Manipulation.
I like this. Good strategy.
So
Alright.
would I be reflexes?
I'm down for it. You can do whatever you
Athletics.
justify. I'm not against any of it. You just got to explain how you're doing it.
I don't know how I'm doing it.
Reflexes.
Is
Reflexes.
it okay? Reflexes.
I think reflexes is fair.
Reflexes. That's a
Alright.
double bounce.
Double bounce. You got
Double bounce. To be fair, I kind of want to fail, but I'm going to go for it like this is
like
real.
actually try.
1!
That is on.
We got a 1, baby.
That is on.
It might be hard to dodge a moose.
The moose still is charging in your direction. The pitter patter of little feet come up, and you're looking back and forth and really being fairly indecisive. If we're going to be honest,
Yep.
you don't like violence or conflict.
I was about to say,
and
that's typically me.
There's almost no good option
Right.
when it comes to this scenario. At the very last moment, the very last second, instead of stepping out of the way or really doing anything to get out of the way, you just kind of squat.
That
Okay.
sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Now,
Yeah.
the great thing about squatting...
Fetal position, something like that.
Yeah, you're actually curled up, hands around your...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The great thing about squatting is that the moose is a head taller than you.
That's true. It's just gonna barrel over me, but I'm not gonna hit the spear.
You, by the grace of, all is holy,
Does it just go walk
it's
over
like
me?
a semi-truck or train tracks. Just
Mission Impossible?
clearing- Yeah, Mission Impossible style.
I've never seen that movie, by the way.
That doesn't surprise me.
Legs come sprinting past you.
Oh no.
You just hear...
Oh no.
And then you hear...
Oh no.
Okay?
Yeah.
That could be a... Wait, keep that. Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah.
Buns and Roses. Song coming soon.
Okay. And then you hear a crunch.
Oh no. Oh no.
And a very soft wail.
He squashed the moose.
And a very soft wail starts emanating from behind you.
Wait, where's an ocean?
No.
A soft whale?
Oh.
Like a whale? The animal?
Hilarious.
Wow, come on,
He
guys.
just failed something.
You turn back to look up, and what you see is the same pitter-patter of little feet, except this time they're not in the air at all. Instead, through the collar of the boy's shirt, a spear has jutted by. A tiny little drop of blood and scratch is on his neck, and the boy is currently not riding a moose, but lofted onto the horns of a moose through the spear.
That could have been a lot worse.
Dude, but he could be a thing of legend.
It is very heroic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we nailed it.
Do you want to react in a way that might make the boy feel like he's being heroic?
Yeah.
Whoa!
I'd be like, you saved my life! You tamed the beast!
Maybe write a melody. just
Love
for
to.
the- yeah.
Oh yeah,
Let's see.
play, pull out your loot.
No,
That is not a lute.
This.
Oh, I thought you said, wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
I said it was that. You said it was
It's
a
like a
lute.
ukulele.
Yeah.
That's what I said!
You didn't. You said a
Talking
guitar.
about-
Oh my god, I hate my life. Okay. Strum. The boy is back in town. Boy is back in town.
It's a great-
The boy charmed the moose, and he saved my life.
Nice.
The boy's riding the moose. The boy's riding the moose. The moose didn't kill me. I'm still alive, and the guy saved me.
That was awesome.
Thanks, man.
Well done.
Appreciate that.
He's like looking through his notes, like, what do I do?
What do I do? SpongeBob.
I'm just checking some stuff while we.
Oh god, this is scary. Oh yes.
You are successfully currently listening to a beautiful song inspired slightly by it and pulling this peacock away from your face as big blue wings just bat forward and talons like razors just cling towards you.
Okay.
Stabdazzle,
What?
you
What does that
know
mean?
that's the peacock.
Oh.
You know for a fact that Stabdazzle is in fact the prince's pet peacock
Oh man.
and his most faithful guardian.
Does the peacock turn to look at him and get distracted and leave you alone? Maybe.
Not
So
right now.
you're holding the peacock. What would you like to do?
Can I try and distract the peacock?
You're currently singing.
Can I sing another song?
It's probably way more competent at saving the prince than I am.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So I just need to chuck it at the moose.
Yeah, I was gonna try and like sing it to distract it towards the guy, but yeah, that's fine
I'm
too.
just gonna chuck it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a. Would it be a lift or a throw check?
Probably a throw check, and you're no
Oh,
longer
man.
blinded, which is good.
I'm no longer blinded, but I gotta use right
You have
hand.
to use your right hand.
You gotta stand up, right?
I gotta stand
Like
up.
a big throw. Here, you can have my spot. I'm
Be like Aaron Rodgers in this house.
There's no way this works. Zero chance.
You're gonna go lower.
Yeah, there's no way that works.
Give it a gentle throw.
No!
I would like to use my push.
Push.
No! I'm so bad at this. I love it though.
Go ahead and take 2 more points of damage.
Me?
Two
Yeah.
more
No,
points.
10.
Okay, good.
As
I can do
you
that.
throw the peacock, and you do go and throw it,
Okay.
a claw grabs you and kind of catches your cheek on the way by. Peacock spins around, but it does notice the prince, because the prince has started to wail, because the prince is currently bleeding. And you're right.
Wait, the
your
prince is
instincts-
bleeding?
Oh, dude, he got a little tiny scratch on the back
Just
of
a
his neck.
drop though, right?
Bro, it's bad.
I'll get you a band-aid! Stop crying!
He's
It'll
like...
be fine. It'll be fine.
Your song made him feel like royalty for a little bit,
Okay.
but the pleasure of that is now being passed by the sheer searing pain.
You will always be royals.
Hold on.
It's in your blood. You saved me from the moose just now. Go home and tell your mom you will always be royal. Don't worry about the blood. We'll take care of that, I swear. I'll get you a Band-Aid. Please take care.
The peacock
soars.
The peacock soars through the air. It's glistening in the sunlight. Honestly, blue
Beautiful.
reflected petals and leaves. I wish
Do
could
you
see
ever
it.
feel like your plastic bag?
And you watch as those talons, those claws that had been cutting through your flesh just moments ago, swing down, land on the horns or the horns of the moose, and then just rake across the shirt, and the boy kind of drops down and callops to the ground.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
The moment the boy's feet, you got to remember, he's still in air running. It's like you're jumping off a moving truck.
Is he like Sonic? He's got the fast boots.
So because his feet have the super speed boots on them, and he hasn't had friction for a long time, he hits the ground, and it's almost like, you ever watch someone take off on a motorcycle and just their spine kind of goes backwards?
Ooh.
It's like that with the boots.
Oof.
And he starts sprinting. About as fast as you could imagine. He'll be home to mom in like 4 minutes flat.
run.
And this is a 30
In the right direction?
outside of the town.
In the right direction?
There's only one problem.
He has blood on him.
Well, there's 2 directions on this road.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
And one of the direction leads back to the city castle.
Okay.
And the other, well, doesn't.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Yeah. The boy disappears into the forest, which you know is
bad.
full of a series of roguelike bandits. You know that there's a... what you've heard. What you've heard. Well, you guys are city-dwelling bandits.
Oh, okay.
We're city folk.
I mean, honestly, you spend a lot of your time at Pig Snout. You muck some of the stables. You get hired to do odd tasks, like beat up on a 17-year-old boy that belongs to royalty that you're not allowed to actually hurt. So there's no threat.
It was really our first.
It was honestly your first gig.
We've done it multiple times.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You all don't journey into the woods. Because there's real bandits in the woods.
And we face
But
bandits.
you do really like money. And that boy...
Every shilling counts.
That boy is worth quite a bit if you return him.
And also, at least a dime. And also, I'm assuming we die.
Well, it was insinuated.
Who's gonna know?
Certainly, the ogre has your names, actually, and took your both passports and social security cards.
But did the ogre see the prince?
The ogre...
Maybe the prince never showed up.
Yeah, try it.
You
want to
think
return to the city?
You don't think that was the prince?
So you have
We know it was the prince.
two paths diverged in a road. You have 2 paths before you.
Uh-huh.
You got the city, great grandeur, pig's breath back there, stables to muck, and you got the forest where the prince just disappeared into.
Is the
moose is still here?
Also...
You're thinking way too hard. We need to go after this boy.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, he is
I'm
a
in.
follower.
I am.
That was
follower.
way too easy.
Dude, that's what I said. I'm not the lead singer. I mean, I am, but I'm not.
The peacock is flying after the boy.
Thank you. That's what I was curious about.
He was flying after the boot. The moose is sort of standing there, and honestly, back to eyeing you up.
Okay. so
He's
here's
not
the deal.
into it.
Can we
Do you want to take one
seduce
honey
the
bun out of
moose?
your back pocket and just feed the moose just to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what?
You can remove your buns?
No. Honey bun.
Honey buns.
Oh.
I've cooked so many
What have
honey
you
buns
been
for this
talking
trip.
about this whole time?
Sorry.
He's
Can we
carrying,
play the
like,
game
He's carrying a
Moose
waist
Seduce?
pouch.
Moose seduce?
Yeah.
Is that a board game?
Seduce the moose?
Seduce the moose?
If it's
Yeah.
not, it should be.
It should be. Like camel up?
I'm getting this right? You have a waist
Yeah,
pouch,
absolutely.
like fanny pack.
A fanny pack. A bun pack, if you will.
Yeah,
A pack of buns.
a pack of buns.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're all on the same page here.
Oh, we are.
Is this something you want to do? Is that-
Absolutely, yeah. I take one
so
out.
I would like you to describe the effect that your sweet cakes has on this moose.
He. I'm assuming a he.
I don't know.
Right?
Let's
Maybe
not-
girl.
I believe all moose
They.
are he.
Is it? Is that?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You are.
This one is for
Well,
sure.
female moose are called mice,
Look, this moose. That's all we know.
Is a man.
and a
we
plural.
don't know
Did you
that.
guys know a plural of moose is called a stencil?
Yeah.
Because their horns make patterns in the woods.
Stop.
You didn't know that?
What do you want to do to this moose that we don't know?
This moose is going to get so in heat from
Okay.
this bun.
It's a spicy bun,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna need
like a cinnamon
water really, really badly.
Right.
And so I
Well,
take
fun, son.
another pack of water that I have and
Yeah.
just chuck it after the peacock.
You have packs of water?
Yeah, what is a pack
Yes.
of water?
Have you guys never seen a pack of water?
No, I believe
No.
him. I believe
Dude,
him.
we drink packs of water in this town.
He's
of,
so believable.
Where do we live? Canada?
No, you live in, like, what? Hog's Breath?
Are you okay?
I'm not.
Anyway, I chuck it towards the peacock, like
Okay.
after the peacock.
Okay.
Or actually, maybe I just run with it. That way we can have him follow us. I'm hoping whatever we run into, because we're not competent.
Right.
We need this moose to help.
want
us
the
in
moose
this
to
fight.
help,
So
yeah.
I'm just gonna start running with this water that
Okay.
this moose desperately needs.
You
into the forest.
begin...
When did the moose go from wanting buns to water? Did I miss something?
It was
Well, it was
spicy.
a spicy bun.
It was a spicy.
Oh,
bun.
so he ate the bun.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's a
now he
spicy
needs
honey.
water.
Yes.
A bag of it.
Yes.
Yeah,
A pack of
well,
it.
pack of water.
A pack of it.
Pack
Sorry.
of water,
Okay.
A pack of water.
Alpaca water.
Could one of you please
I'll do it.
give me a perception check? Honestly, he hasn't hit the board yet,
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
probably
the
a good
best
idea.
bet.
Very good
Okay.
idea.
Well, how do we do that?
And you said you weren't good at RPGs.
How do we do that?
So
Look, I just sign up for stuff. What's perception?
let's see here. It's going to be awareness, and it's going to be perceive. You need to decide. Do
Okay.
you want to?
What the heck
do you want
does
to
that
use,
mean?
Do you want to use your nose,
Oh,
your
yeah, you
eye,
said this.
or your ear?
To do what? What am I trying to perceive?
Right now your ally is sprinting into the forest after the boy.
Okay, my eyes,
with the
probably?
express statement that he said, "Whatever I run into," which to me indicates that he's not slowing down till he runs into something. Or you're not even using your hand. All you got to do is hold it in front of your eye.
Nah, dude. I'm committing.
Okay.
No. Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, is this it?
Sure. I mean,
Okay.
it's very impressive.
Okay. And it has to
Yeah.
bounce too?
I mean, I'm going to give you whatever you get.
No! Thank you!
Oh!
Alley-oop!
That's called teamwork. That is going to be a perfect perception check. As,
Look at that. Who would have thought?
As your friend is sprinting through the forest, you begin legumphing after him.
Okay.
Okay?
Gumphing?
Legumphing.
What is legumphing?
It's a certain type of movement. It's not quite a hop or a dazzle. It's more like a sprint with a little bit of a twist.
That's my favorite. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Legumphing.
So you're legumphing after him.
Obviously.
And through the forest, you start seeing the woods kind of grow dim and dark. And then you see one little like bright light
Probably his buns.
shining way out in the future. And then you feel like you have a premonition. You feel like you have kind of an epiphany.
Oh man.
You've been here before. You have. You've dreamed of this place before.
You lied to me.
Sorry.
You've dreamed of this place before.
Okay.
It feels like everything becomes so ethereal. And you hear kind of the bellows of a great ancient, well, not quite ancient, but a great old oak tree talking to you. And you know it's an oak tree because of its accent.
I remember this place. I remember this tree.
What accent?
This is where Jack
He's about to talk to us.
hung me on the tree by my pants.
Okay.
I have such a vivid memory of this
I
place.
think you're gonna have a...
The world has changed! Leaves come and go.
Oh.
Pants hang and fall. You're right.
To and fro.
To and fro.
I'm into it.
And tiny creatures envelop up in my branches. You hear the soft bellows of the same humming scream from a young prince. Ah. And then he begins to compliment. I love your roots, I'm going to be honest. 2 vagabonds attacked me. I had to protect a moose. I don't know what was happening. And the tree then... And this time you feel like you're hearing it as well as perceiving it, right? Like, you got this vision of this tree, but then you almost hear the forest echo the same thing that the tree is saying in your mind. And it says, "Who would fight the forest? Smash, grab, twist, turn, bones turn to mill, and I grow stronger."
Okay.
And your friend's still running.
Okay. I would like to call out to the prince.
To the prince.
Yeah.
Not your ally?
No.
Perfect.
I want the prince to know that we are not
Okay.
vagabonds. We are not vagrants.
Yep.
We are not evil people. We want him to feel like he did a great act of service to us.
Okay.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and give
Go
him a
ahead.
call.
Do what you want to do.
Okay. Oh, Prince!
Yeah.
Formerly known as Prince. And then I would just like to say, I would like to sing, we're holding out for a hero till the end of the night. You saved us once, don't make it be twice. We don't need you to do it again. Please go home.
Your
Go
song
tell your mama that you did a good deed.
echoes up into the forest.
Okay.
Okay? You hear it reverberating, and the moose is still following. And the weirdest thing seems to happen. You hear the birds start tweeting along with your music.
Yeah, my Snow White.
Dude,
And then
awesome.
you see the moose start singing along with your music.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm just along for your ride. You're doing great.
You don't like to be the star, though.
It's a little awkward for me.
And then,
But I
both
care
of
about
you,
money more.
In like a splitting earthquake of a voice, you hear a cat meow
Twice.
No, in like a splitting earthquake of a voice, both of you this time hear what sounds like the entire forest speaking, and it says, "If a prince's legs are broken, is he still royalty?
Oh.
What?
Cut off a finger to send a message."
Prince, get away from the tree!
As you shout that out, you're still running at full speed. Honestly, at this point, if you slow down, the moose is going to lift you up and carry you, so you got almost no option.
Yeah.
You burst into a clearing. Or to redraw our map, because this has been so useful to have on hand.
Yeah, it's been great. Really like that.
You burst into a clearing.
What a nice circle. Did Squidward teach you how to do that?
Where you see a scattering of various mercenaries. This is a bandit camp. There's tents over to the side. There's like a fireplace here in the center. And at the very back is a giant oak tree.
Wait, I've seen this before.
Oh, an oak tree. It's an oak tree.
I've seen this before, and I know exactly what to do.
Okay.
Are you with me on this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so, like,
Get Draco.
pretend for a moment that the moose is like a Pegasus, and we can just start singing, I have a dream, I have a dream, I just want to see the prince go home with me. With every passing hour, I'm so glad that we found you. Come on, you little grunts, help me.
Okay.
So you're trying to charm them?
I'm trying to charm the grunts into helping us.
Okay, I'm fine with this.
Okay, so
I made it up all by myself.
I'm
Never
gonna
seen
need
this.
you to go ahead and give me a charm check.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Dude, your charisma is...
And charm is
Super
a
strong.
Off the
flick.
charts.
Here you go, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, can I try with my thumb?
You got a charisma of 4.
Yeah.
You rolled, I think I'm going to give you the 5.
Okay, so it would be a 9?
That is math.
You got a 9. Would you like to boost this?
And what does that mean? I get to roll again?
You could add your number to it if you wanted.
Add my number of 4 again?
If you rolled and landed again,
I add that number
increase it.
again.
You could increase it.
I'm assuming that I need to because you asked me to.
No, I'm asking if you would
I would like to boost
You're
it.
so close to crossing that midway mark
Sure.
that it just doesn't seem like... You could also, of course, add a loot or anything else to it
Oh, I could add a
to
loot.
supplement. It's your
That's
call.
late.
It's,
totally
well, I
your
was
call.
charming, not performing, so I can't add a loot.
Okay, yep, you're
The
right.
loot only adds to perform.
You got this. You got this.
So I can add another roll.
Yep.
Okay, hey.
Another 2.
That wasn't bad.
On the
That
board.
gets you
Better
11.
than you can say.
I was being encouraging.
Keep in mind, I also have a cat.
As you rush into the clearing, you observe a few things all at the same time. There are 5 or 6 bandits all spread throughout the grove, and you know a little bit about the hierarchy of how these bandit tribes work. They kind of go by a last to kill the leader vibe,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I've seen this before.
Yep. You run in, and you clearly identify that they're all submissive to the tree. And the reason being is
Tree
because...
killed their leader?
The reason being is because you can see in the branches and on the floor the splattering of what looks like maybe a month-old corpse of what you knew to be the orc that used to run this tribe.
I should really clean that up.
I like...
Entangled in the branches,
Entangled?
kind of tucked down at the base of the roots, you see the prince peering out, hands on like jail cells, just clinging to the sides.
Okay.
And you rush in, and you immediately begin singing and charming the audience.
Okay.
And the bandits love it.
But the tree.
The bandits love it. All 6 of them immediately just... They were surprised a bit, and they've been picking and intimidating. You know, like you heard them. You know, they were threatening the boy, and they just all start singing with you.
I'm into it.
I've got a dream. Yeah. They drop their weapons, and they take a seat around the fire.
Okay.
They're roasting marshmallows, cooking, and ready for the show.
You ever had a toasted honey bun? You should try that.
You feel like, potentially, they don't really mind if you take down their boss. In most cases, they would have fought alongside.
You've changed their entire perspective on life.
You have.
With a song.
However,
the tree
does not love this.
Okay.
And you watch as 3, then 4, then 5 branches just start slamming around onto the ground.
Pocahontas.
And you hear the echo of the same ominous voice saying, "She who robs robbers gets beaten by beaters."
Man, you got beaters, Whomping Willows? Like, this is...
Okay.
Whomping Willow.
You guys know the situation. What would you like to do?
I would like
Now, I just want to remind you, in this game system, both of you have a very particular set of skills.
Yes.
Like Liam Neeson.
And you know how to use those skills. Now, you've demonstrated a few of them with your charisma act.
Yeah, can you do the same, please?
I'm trying.
But it does not all have to be violent. Calling a moose was very creative.
Yeah.
Singing has been fantastic. Honestly, the only thing that hasn't worked
Is dueling.
is everything Duelin's done. Let's turn the spotlight to him for a moment.
I would like to pull out my longsword.
Okay.
And on the correct.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Doolin.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
That's poison to me.
He's very allergic.
That's poison to me.
Oh no!
Anyway, I pull out my longsword.
He literally dies. RPG, success. Dylan,
I put it on the correct side.
Wait, I need you to quickly roll an advantage check against the cat hair.
Oh, okay. With my longsword?
Yes.
Okay, tell me what you're doing.
Anyway, I pull out my longsword. I want to try to run over and chop one of the branches that is holding the prince in.
Okay.
That's right?
Sounds great.
God, please don't fail.
That sounds great.
And his head falls off.
So
this is a smash check, I believe.
So I believe your hands have clotted enough for you not to be disadvantaged.
Okay.
Yes, I've definitely failed enough.
It is going to be a smash check, and you're using your weapon, right? So you do have to modify it a little bit.
So I gotta be under the... Oh my gosh. This is the worst place for me. Under the leg. Okay. Can I get support again?
Yeah, dude.
Thank you, appreciate it. And then I gotta just, gotta smash
Just
it.
a little bit extra support.
Yeah, oh my god. This is a lot of weight.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. 3.
No!
You're too aggressive.
3.
Oh!
landed something
Go
on
ahead and check off. I think you're down to like 1 boost dice left.
Yes,
Oh,
I am only
start
1
with
dice.
3.
Because you did double up.
I started
double
with
up a bit.
5.
Now, I think I am playing a little bit hot and heavy with the boost dice. They're not always just direct rerolls. I believe they are more supplemental than that.
Okay.
Okay.
But either way, you need the help.
I do.
Yes, we do.
I got a 3 plus 3 plus 2.
Okay.
So that is a 8.
So what I am going to do
maths.
is I am going to go ahead and do a resist check, which means...
Oh, this is
Don't
a
mess
cool
up.
check. I like this check.
It felt so much cooler than
I
it
think
was.
this playmat definitely makes things a little more difficult.
I love the different terrains, though, that you have.
Yeah.
You can mix
I can't
it
wait to
with
play this in a hot tub.
Okay.
That's a table next joke.
That's a table, that's true, sorry.
You swing your broadsword,
Okay.
smashing through
It's a
a
long
whole section of roots.
Sorry, it's a longsword, please.
Smashing through a whole section of roots, says the guy that was holding it backwards.
He was only trying to hit one root, excuse me? No,
Smashing through a single root.
no, the section sounds better.
a whole section of DM foul.
My bad, I'm sorry.
A whole section of roots. Enough where, given a little bit of time, maybe a distraction or two, the boy could probably climb through.
We're excellent at this.
We're good at distractions.
I would like you to go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Okay.
I'm so hairy.
And what I need you to do is I need you to... Oh, sorry, an agility check.
Agility check.
And I'm going to need you to do an athletics check. So
I
you're
love
gonna have to
it.
You're going to have to
I
give me a
love
little bit of a bounce.
A jump. Alright, I got this. My jumps are very high, but I just gotta jump and then throw it while I'm in the air.
This is yours, man. This is yours. Take it.
Alright.
Take
I'm gonna
it.
get right in your way.
Thanks, I love the buns. Ugh!
I'm gonna get hit. That's okay, I have lots of health.
As you're cutting through one giant weeping willow branch smashes into your chest.
Okay.
You get wafted up about 5 feet into the air, and you're going to go ahead and take 5 points of damage.
Yikes. Okay.
You're currently in air. Max.
Perfect. Just like I was when I rolled the dice.
What would Rose like to be doing? Now, I want to remind you, you've charmed about 6 people. They have sat down and started cooking marshmallows by the fire.
Okay.
So, and you're fighting a giant tree. So, marshmallows by the fire, fighting giant tree. Friend in the air, boy in the tree roots. So, you just kind of like tell me.
I would like to charm the 6 grunts.
Okay.
Not into. I'm pretty sure they're not super willing to help kill their tree. I think they're willing to watch, but I'm not sure if they're willing to help.
Okay.
But I want them to go catch. What's your name?
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Buns.
I'll be fine.
There's a dice on the floor that the cat has.
Oh, cat's playing.
You'd be probably better than me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want them to try and go catch.
Okay.
Damn.
So, what I'm going to have you do, go ahead and give me a charm check.
Okay.
So charm is the flicking.
Charm check!
You got this. Dude.
Beautiful. So you're learning this game.
Figuring it out, man.
You just got a 9.
You also are just a Brillo pad for cat hair right now.
I know, dude. It's ridiculous.
I just wanted to publicly acknowledge it so the audience isn't going like...
Well, I said I'm so hairy right now, like 5 seconds ago. I wasn't talking about this.
Just putting it out there.
Thank you.
This is Table Not Standard, so if you watch to this point, you owe them a subscribe.
Thanks, babe.
Welcome. No one's watched to this point.
They better be. This is comedy gold.
It's really good. I gotta come back for more RPGs with you guys.
Yeah, this is great.
You were trying to convince them to catch him?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what do you say? What do you...
Oh
how
my
are you-
gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and rally the troops here.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and rally the troops. I'm gonna go a different angle. I'm not gonna sing this time.
What?
I've been used to singing. I know. I'm used to singing. But I want to say,
rap.
I want to like pull like a Braveheart thing out of here.
Okay.
I don't expect you to help me take down your tree.
No, we wouldn't anyway.
But please, pull together, men,
We love pulling.
and save this man in the air.
Oh, you'll get floating right there?
The guy floating.
He just got walloped, man.
I know, and it was really funny. But he needs your help.
Alright. They all band together. They
hurts.
rush forward. One of them, honestly, is still sitting there. He's got a flaming marshmallow, though, and starts shaking it.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and just do
I thought about telling them to pull their marshmallows together as a cushion for you, but I didn't think marshmallows were that big.
That would just be unrealistic.
I'm actually
Yeah, 'cause
really...
this is awesome.
I'm really concerned about this
Okay.
for this one guy, so
no.
I gotta... Yeah, so the marshmallow is actually going to splatter off the stick that he was on, and one of them catches on fire. Flaming marshmallow, eyeball, hat. They have a lot of oil and grease from just not showering.
That
Oh
makes
my
sense.
God.
That makes sense.
You have one flaming bandit, but five of them rush underneath the tree.
Okay, wait.
1 in 5.
Wait.
Can probably catch
They
it.
grab each other's arms, and they're kind of doing like it seems like these guys might have been in cheer back before they became a bandit. And you do know your town has a big population of ex-cheer celebrities and stars.
It is
Excellent.
true.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of those groups that there's only really 2 paths out of the town:
Right.
Yeah.
the Gallows or Cheer
Or
Squad.
cheer crank.
Yeah,
Right.
Cheer Squad.
Squad.
And these guys were
Everyone's
in
way
it.
out.
So they drop down. You feel yourself at every possible angle, like
wow.
like a Tempur-Pedic bed. This is sponsored. Thank you very much. Like a Tempur-Pedic bed, cushioned on your fall,
Okay.
and then you feel all these arms start lifting you back up, almost like they could vault you. What do you do?
Okay, so does this great oak tree have a face?
It certainly has a series of pustules that look face-like.
Okay. But where is it talking from?
So you understand about these trees that they are semi-mobile, fully sentient, ancient beings, or moderately old beings.
Mobile?
No, semi-mobile.
Like
Semi-mobile.
Yeah, like they're. I mean, if you think
They drive semis.
think about someone that got both their legs broken,
Okay.
about as mobile as that without crutches. They're not going to
okay.
move fast, but if they want to get somewhere, they could probably figure it out.
Okay.
Mostly by a lot of dragging. Which is common in your village. You haven't invented crutches or wheelchairs.
Drag?
Anyone
Makes
that
sense.
breaks their legs, well, the cheer squad.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
anyone that breaks
Yeah.
their legs actually just mucks through. It's why you're called like pig splatter. That's why the town's named that.
Gross. I feel sorry for them.
It's a bad
We
life.
live there.
Sorry for me.
You guys do a great service on Thursdays. You clean the streets of Muck to allow the people who drag themselves to Drag
I
Squad.
didn't know we were so charitable.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, you guys are good guys.
We are.
That's why you volunteered for this.
That's right.
No.
Buns and roses.
You understand about these beasts that they speak through a kind of sap-like, I would say sphincter-esque object at the top of the like the center top of the base. You ever climbed a tree and got your foot like dipped into a puddle of muck that's like collected?
Yeah, 100%.
That's where these trees talk
Yesterday,
from.
actually.
They drink, relieve themselves, and talk from this same.
Oh, man.
Again, I'm gonna say maybe a sap-like, like sticky sphincter-esque location.
I want to be vaulted because you're setting me up
Into
for
the
that.
sphincter.
Straight into where this sap thing is, and I'm gonna have my sword ready.
Give me an awesome roll, and remember, you only have one boost. Tell me
Alright.
what you're doing. Tell me what modifiers you have. And honestly, I might give you advantage on this. I'm going to let you cancel out one of your types of rolls because of how well these guys are vaulting you.
How is that burning guy like dying very fast, or what's he doing?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm very worried about
No,
it.
you can perceive he's in a lot of pain.
Okay.
And having a real hard time putting out the flaming marshmallow.
Okay. How is he like engulfed in flames?
His head is.
Just his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
He probably shouldn't have. Everyone
Did you
knows.
just roll?
No.
Okay.
Everyone knows he's practicing. Everyone knows you don't shake a flaming marshmallow.
Right.
They're sticky and resin.
I would like. Well, I'll let him do his thing. But
Yeah. No, this
Okay.
is important. Though. I
I
like
know.
that you're carrying.
So is this a check to be thrown, or is it a check to be stat beam?
You tell me what you think
I
you're
want to be
doing.
vaulted.
Tell me what you think you're doing, and then roll.
the vault doesn't
I
rely
wanna
on
be-
you. It revolves on them.
That's
so I think
true.
stabbing.
I want to be vaulted, and
Yeah.
then I want to just like smash this.
So that's your
sphincter
goal.
thing.
So you're trying to leverage up, and then you're trying to take your broadsword
and just
come
yeah.
straight down.
And I haven't succeeded once this whole
Okay.
time.
Okay.
But I'm going to attempt this.
Yep.
All right. So I assume this is a smash roll, right?
You can tell me what you think it is, and if you can justify it, I'll give it to you.
I think it's a smash roll.
I think so too.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna.
He's gonna have to start baking those smash rolls.
Oh my gosh! I gotta go under the leg again.
I told you have an advantage because of the loft from the team.
Oh, so I can get rid of the under the leg thing.
You can get rid of one of the two.
I'm getting rid of the under. the
Okay,
leg.
that's
that
fine.
makes way more
Okay.
sense. Okay,
Or
What's the other thing?
smashing, and I feel like this part is like really throwing me off. So I'm actually
Yeah,
gonna go
I
under
would
the
do
leg.
under leg. Here, I got you. Okay, Jesse's got you.
All right, ready? Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh.
I have one.
you got one boost.
one boost.
The last boost.
Oh, it got something.
Dolan got it!
On the board, baby.
On the board! What is your strength?
3
That's a check of 5.
plus 2, 7.
That's a check of 7. Don't undercount a check of 7, my man.
That's good.
Don't undercount a check of 7.
That's good.
Are
That's
you doing
7 more than you've got all
Are
day.
you doing anything? So let's pause.
Yes.
You just twisted your heel, lofted back up into the air. The guys are cheering. Honestly, you swing your broadsword around, and here's the weird part:
They're really good at cheering.
you're
Yeah.
actually holding it by
right
the
way.
blade edge again.
Oh
Oh no.
no! No!
No. You got the heaviest and thickest part pointed right at that sphincter.
Oh my gosh.
So, are you doing anything? We're gonna pause with him midair.
I'm not. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to do anything to impact him.
Okay.
If you
forgot
want to
again.
let that continue, that's fine.
We're just.
I would like to. I would like to tell the guy with his head on fire
Okay.
that we have
Yeah.
bags of packs of
Okay.
water.
Packs of water.
We have packs of water.
Okay.
And
Currently,
That's fine.
There is one currently being
he
nuzzled by
doesn't
a
need
moose,
to know that.
which you guys have completely forgotten.
Yeah,
about,
that's
by the
fine.
way.
Moose is fine.
True.
Hey, he's focused on the water.
Yeah.
He couldn't get it out of the pack yet. He's
Okay.
very upset.
Okay.
And the rest of the packs of water are
That's
lofted.
fine. This guy doesn't need to know that.
Okay.
He doesn't need to know where the packs of water are.
Okay.
I'm going to tell him, like,
Seems the antithesis of what is happening to his head right now, but you're right.
Right.
He doesn't need to know.
he doesn't know where they are, I'm saying. I'm going to tell him that we have packs of water, and I'll gladly put him out.
Yeah.
But
You're going to negotiate with a burning man.
I'm going to negotiate with the Burning Man.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Burning Man? Wild things happen. Wild things have
It's true.
happened.
It's true.
I want to negotiate to this Burning Man that he needs to go hug the tree. and then we will give him packs of water.
Are you intimidating him? Are you negotiating him? Are you trying to strike an alliance?
I'm
Like,
trying to strike an alliance. I'm trying to tell him that,
Okay.
look,
Deceive. You're trying to deceive him.
no. I'm not trying to deceive him.
That's
I'm
a
trying
deceive.
to tell him that he can be a hero.
That's a straight up
Yeah,
deceive.
give me a blow.
He can also
No, you're
be-
right. Give me a blow.
He can
It's a
also
deceive.
be
Give me a blow.
the leader.
I think you're right.
It's
I
a
think-
deceive.
I think it's both.
He wants
listen.
he wants the water. Listen, we get it. You're
But
deceiving us.
He can
right?
also be the leader.
No, I hear
if
you.
he
You're
takes
right,
down
you're
the
right.
tree,
Okay.
Burning Man can be the leader.
Would you like to roll a deception check on us or on him?
Just do a deceive check.
I'll do it on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
You
this
gotta
is
blow.
a blow? This is ridiculous.
This is
Dude, you actually did really
you did
well.
really good on this.
When you practice,
Oh, God. Oh, okay.
he can't save you now. Oh. Hey, you could push.
I have three pushes
you
left.
got 4 charisma though.
I know. I'll keep it.
You want to push?
I'm keeping it.
Okay.
I think telling a burning guy that we can put out his face is pretty... Like, I don't think I need a lot of convincing here.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I would like both of you
Uh,
to describe how this happens.
okay.
You have convinced a flaming marshmallow burning man
Yeah.
to run open-handed towards this tree.
Yeah. Give the
You're
tree a hug.
currently mid-loft, best, heaviest part of the sword position, straight down towards the tree. You know where the weak spot is. You also know that sap is highly flammable.
Yeah.
So tell me what happens here.
I like to think that everything is in slow motion, like a movie.
Yeah. It has
It
to.
is.
And
Except in his mind.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
the big part of Messiah where it's like Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Well,
is happening.
it's actually the moose.
Oh.
He just got the water,
Oh.
and you hear him
Hallelujah.
quenching the hot bugs that were in his
yeah.
mouth. He goes, Hallelujah.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then
And,
the birds tweet too.
Hallelujah.
I'm just like oh, in slow motion, and I like look at my hand. I'm like, oh dang it, I forgot again. And I still bring it down
Okay.
on the sap, knocking it loose
Yeah.
towards the bottom, like
A
some
gush
sap
of black,
yeah,
sticky sap kind of squeezes out.
starts coming down
Okay.
the tree
Yeah.
towards where the
Yeah.
guy
He's
from
giving him a hug.
Mhm.
And so the sap just falls down the tree directly onto
That
his
is not
head.
putting him out.
But we didn't know that. It falls down the tree directly onto
Yeah.
his head.
but he jumps into the
he's holding the tree.
Yep.
Yeah. And then, in my mind,
Yeah.
the tree is like a Christmas tree. It just lights up.
Yeah. Because it's in your mind and you use that verbiage, it 100% does that, and that's the first imagination you've ever had.
it on camera.
On
amazing.
camera.
Oh my
right
goodness.
here.
He's
You
never
see-
pictured anything
you
before in his
see
life.
That tree just burst into flames. And then you hear a muffled scream.
Oh, dang it. I thought we let him out.
Oh, the kid? Well, you said he could climb out.
I said you broke the roots, and with a little bit of distraction, he could certainly
This
climb
hasn't
out.
been distracted
In
enough?
about 30 seconds from the moment he broke the roots, he got hit by a branch and then lofted in to where the point the tree was put on fire. The kid, you see his torso, I'll give you a little bit. He's very weak, and his torso is currently scrambling out of this flaming tree, and he's literally making no progress. It's like his trousers, he's giving himself a wedgie is what I'm saying. His trousers got caught, and he's military crawling and making absolutely no progress.
I would like to do a heroic action here.
Okay.
And use an action that we haven't shown off, which is the lift action.
Whoa.
And I'm going to try to lift
Can
the
I
branches while it's on fire off of the board.
I love it. I love it.
Can
you can
I
help.
help?
You can absolutely help. I would like
Right.
this to be a dual roll.
It's
And-
off
and
the
you can,
elbow.
You can keep it on your elbow to start with.
Oh gosh, that was not what I wanted.
Well, you made me drop mine.
Hold on. All right, ready?
Wait, we gotta do it at the same time.
We gotta do
Same
it.
time.
We gotta do it together.
Because
you
they might
You can
hit
leave
each
your
other.
hand there to keep it balanced.
No, we're fine. We got this.
Okay, ready? Oh my gosh. Okay, ready?
He doesn't.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Can I push?
You can push.
I still
You
have
have
two
a
left.
push. You have a push.
I have
You
two
can share
left.
one with him. You want to give him your last push?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll give you
okay,
my last
okay.
push. We have no pushes.
You are a gracious DM.
Thank
Ready?
you.
1, 2,
Oh my god, it's not okay.
3.
You both grip and you squeeze and you're pulling and nothing seems to happen.
Oh.
Nothing seems to happen.
That was anticlimactic.
And then you glance towards each other. You share that sparkle.
and I say, buns.
It's time.
It's time.
And you feel
Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns.
and you feel in your loins your girthy bun muscles just contracting. And you
Squeeze!
And you feel in your mouth one single delicious bun slowly insert. It's actually one of your super duper it's one of your super duper tiny cinnamon rolls. Covered in caramelized glaze.
Oh my gosh.
With just a dash of paprika.
I'm in heaven.
And you know
that's my favorite.
He loves paprika.
That's my favorite.
You guys lift.
That's the name of my ex-wife.
And not only... Well, don't love her so much anymore.
Well,
though.
she died.
It hurt. Oh, awkward. So, you lift and squeeze and you hear roots breaking and you watch as the tree tilts and falls backward into the forest.
Lifted a whole tree!
An echoing scream emanates through the woods.
Welcome to the jungle!
The moose is singing that. And the boy climbs out.
Oh, wow.
A little singed. I'll admit, a tiny bit singed. Still crying.
How do we pivot this into making him think he's the hero?
And still cut on the back of his neck.
How do we pivot this into making him think
Because
that
was the goal. Yeah, that was the goal.
You're more charismatic than me, man.
Okay. I'm going to get... I want to... The guys are on our side right now. I mean, not the guy that's dead because he was burnt to the crisp.
Yeah.
But the other 5 are on our side right now. Because the boy went into the forest, their leader was taken down. Now one of them can rise up to become the new leader.
What if he became the new leader?
What if he became the new leader?
Because it's whoever kills the old leader.
That's true. That's true.
What if we just gave him a sword and stab the thing?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'll hand him my dagger.
I'd be like, hey, it's still breathing.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill it.
As he's climbing out, I don't want him to know that I'm giving it to him. I don't want him to know that I'm giving it to him.
This is the deceive check.
I'm going to deceive a little bit.
I think
I'm going to stick my butt out to the side so he sees the dagger affixed to my side. And then I'm going to say, he's still breathing. Just one more hit.
Out of its pustule.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him.
Some breath.
I'm going to tell the prince that he still has life left and he needs to deal a final blow as we're still pushing him over.
This would be perfect.
I have no more pushes.
You got this. No, 0 pushes.
No!
Dang.
I'm heartbroken.
The boy does not for a second believe that you're just jutting your hip out and trying to... he's caught on a bit.
Okay.
Right? The moose has whispered to him a little bit. But what the boy does know about these trees, because he's had his history lessons.
And he's smart. He's just not very
dumb. He's just weak and a child.
Right.
And he grew up reading an ABC book about how the animals live and come back. Learned about the birds and the bees.
As have we all.
Learned about the bears. Learned about the trees.
And the beets.
Yep. The trees, specifically these ancient beings, are so old not because they live forever, but because every time they tip over, there's a tiny young sapling there in the center.
Oh no. Oh, yes.
And the boy,
I don't know how to feel.
out of spite and anger and malevolence, grabs your dagger and doesn't attack the big tree. He absolutely ravages that little baby sapling.
And they say, yeah, get him!
And it
it's
is
3 or 4 minutes long, and we're just like, oh god,
this is going on way too far.
I mean, for to the point where everyone has now gathered around, and there is a crying, wailing man-child stabbing a sapling. The sapling is screaming. The boy is screaming.
Picture like a mandrake.
Yeah. And everyone is just watching in awe and silence.
Okay.
Close scene.
That was perfect.
That was a great ending.
That was amazing.
Do we get our money?
Oh yeah,
we'll never know.
You absolutely get paid. You absolutely get paid.
And
you'll have more money and honestly a reasonable position in the bandit squad for your next encounter.
Wow. I did up in the world.
I did like nothing.
That's not true.
You didn't do. Hey,
you caused the sap to fall.
It's true. I did
to spark the fire.
If I could just
you got attacked by that peacock.
Bun started the fire.
What do you think about One More Quest?
That was fun.
That was really fun.
Because it's so silly.
Right?
It lends to being overly silly
One
and fun.
One of the key elements for me is all the different actions work with the type of action you're doing. So you get involved so much more in a role play that doesn't involve voice and vocalization or imagination. In a role play that involves action.
You're acting. Right.
And then combined with that, one of the things for the DM, one of the things they really hit at as you're trying to learn how to run it, is you always want a fail forward approach.
Yeah.
So instead of it being like you miss, you don't do anything.
It's yes but or no but.
It's designed to be like you screwed up, but you still did what you wanted. It's just things are not quite going how you imagined.
Right.
Like the boy killed the tree.
Right.
It's just not the tree that
It's
you
not how
thought
we
it would.
expected that to go.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it worked out.
So there we have
It's
it.
just not at all how we expected.
Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you honestly enjoyed this, let us know because this was so much fun.
This was a lot
I
of
would
fun.
make the 6-hour trip back down just to do like a few RPG sessions.
Yeah, we should do some more RPGs.
Because this was a
great.
blast.
I love this so much.
So, Doolin, thank you. Well, we set up at the beginning. Like,
fair.
two of us are
Yeah,
friends.
That's fair.
Yeah.
One of us is...
Hi.
Yeah.